We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl. And we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set! Hawk, try 50, try 50! Let go!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. You know, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 Lions! Mustang 19! 7 Pirates!
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ditch the Eagles! Cougar 19!
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Viking 18!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Go! Bronco 80, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Buys time, rolling right. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Santos' kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Cuts it to the... He's off to the races! That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! First, it's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown! Sanders connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7th on their opening drive. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offensive line fast.
A gain of
19 Lions.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Go Street.
To throw, Milton. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Quay Walker. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Play fake. It's Milton. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's another quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Dragon, come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
Throwing now, Milton. Hits his running back. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Deputy Lions. Go.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and... Off the play fake, Williams. Looking to his fullback now. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And he's hoping for good results on his first look at the night. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Say, hey. 79 Broncos.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tough pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milton back to throw. Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Man in motion here. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. Here he goes again. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Milton. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And the Giants, first
19
down.
tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the
60
46-yard
Bobcat, 60
line.
Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Milton now. Finds his back complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Buccaneers'
Mustang
44-yard
19.
line.
19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready, set, hurt. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Cut by the open man. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Williams on first down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Hey! Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Milton. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws. Game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's Pacheco on third. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Ronaldo. What is on?
Right back to Pacheco. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased down to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day out on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the burst and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
To throw, Milton. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Got it? Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
First and
18
10 at the
Rangers,
46-yard
18
line.
Rangers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton, first and 10. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Riggs, Riggs. 19 tight, 19 tight.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready? Hey, smash, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Milton back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, ready. Say, hey. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Forced a fourth down.
The field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down now, ball at the 33. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. First down now, ball at the 33. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Jump off, caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Motion the slot man right. Here's Williams again. Setting up the running back screen. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Running right is Pacheco. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Running once more with Brooks. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
A 34-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Milton to throw. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to down my contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
46-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions. Cougar 60 Vikings. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Timber, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun here. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the
70 Lions, Warriors 70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't won't get the 2 points. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. It gives a Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Buccaneers with a 5-point lead. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
What is up?
They'll go back to Pacheco on 1st. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll run now with Pacheco. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
after the missed extra point. He is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, one more snap to play here.
18, Pioneer. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from New York.